Damn. Alright, what's poppin', people? It's your boy. Whatever the fuck you wanna call me, I'm not going through all that shit again, but I'm back for another video. Today we're gonna be doing a workout with me video. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my damn puppy. This nigga's a little goofball, but it's a workout with me video today, so it's a little bit different than what I've been doing, but this is something that's gonna be regular on my channel. And basically, I'm just doing exactly what the title says. I'm gonna do my little workout. You can join me if you would like. You can just watch me if you need the motivation, whatever it is. I'll give you little cues here and there throughout just to help out if somebody was to want to do this with me and they're at home wanting to do it with me as well. But most of all, I'm just here to motivate people and try to get more people up and out and doing better for your body, man. It doesn't take much. Even if what I'm doing even here seems like a lot, it's only a lot because I train my body all the time. But trust and believe, I wasn't able to do most of this shit at first. I wasn't able to do most of this shit that is in the video, or even just this shit right here sitting on my calves and my ankles and my feet. I was not able to do this for the longest. It took me training my body to get to this point. So it takes time, it takes effort, it takes patience with yourself and compassion with yourself to not beat yourself up if you can't do something and if you fail, because at the end of the day, you fail all you want to, but as long as you get back up and you keep pushing forward, it ain't gonna matter. So we're finna get straight into it. I got a little cover for this part of the workout. This isn't really necessary throughout the rest of it because truthfully, like, you don't really need a mat unless you need the extra cushion. But it is a little bit more pressure on my legs to sit on them on the hardwood floor, so I'm using it for this part. And for this part, we're just doing wrist mobility workouts to help open up the wrist for these things, because for a lot of these, it's a lot of pressure on the wrist. So I'm gonna start with wrist rolls. We're gonna put our hands together, a little fist, interlock the fingers. Try to bring your forearms as close as possible. Keep them as tight as you can, but they don't have to be super tight. And the only reason you want to do that is so you can focus straight on the wrist, right? So we're going to be rolling them out, just like that. And there's no certain amount of time or anything that you want to do for this. Just do it until your wrist will open, man. Like, it's really simple. And this is a good time to come into the present moment. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth, or in and out through the nose if you like that. Um, just be present, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we try to get away from what we're doing because it may not be a positive stimuli or negative stimuli. It may not be what we want to do in that moment, but at the end of the day, every moment is a blessing, no matter how it may look. So we want to come to the present. And in between each wrist work that we do, just shake the hands out, shake the wrist out. Next, we're going to get into wrist waves. So same thing, interlock the fingers, but instead, we're going to be making little waves with our hands. So it's just going to be just like that. Sorry if you can't see the top. You should be able to understand what I'm doing. Literally just making waves, making sure you're not insinuating. What's the word? Be very, what's the word? Make sure you're doing it in your wrist. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your wrist is getting the workout more than you just flailing arms around. And if y'all see me come over here, this is my computer's over here. I have the list of things that I'm gonna be doing written down just so I can remember. Next, we're gonna do forearm rotations. You can either grab your forearm or your wrist. You don't really have to, but it will help keep it stabilized because we're just wanting to flip the hand back and forth. And if you do stick around to the end, we will do a little meditation at the end, so that'll be another good reason to have something to sit on or to lay on, depending on if you do shavasana and lay down, or if you do want to sit up. And Lotus, is it Lotus? It may be Lotus. I might be wrong though. I'm still trying to get to into all the yoga names. I could do the shit, but I just gotta get the names down. Alright, forgot the hands. And if you're wondering why there's no music playing, I tend not to work out with music just because sometimes when you listen to music, you get so caught up in the music that it's taken away from feeling the present moment. And like I said, being in the present is always, always going to be what you want to do no matter what it looks like, just because that moment is for a reason. We're here for a reason. Every moment is for a reason. God is not going to put us in a position to be somewhere, be doing something that isn't purposeful, isn't for a lesson or whatever the case may be. So sometimes when I listen to music and I do it, I kind of get distracted from the work that I'm doing, and I don't like that all the time. So I will here and there, but usually I try to pump myself up with music beforehand. But I'm not telling anybody to do that. I'm just that nigga like that. Um, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with listening to music. My nigga, do as you please. I just personally don't. All right, and then last, we're gonna do figure eights. So it's real simple. Just roll out your wrist. Try to make figure eights with your fingers in your hands. Oh, and shout out to Smooth SMOOV on YouTube. Really put me on to the Animal Flow shit, and who was the inspiration for this video. So shout out to him. Thank you for your hard work and bringing these things to light and teaching people the ways of doing this. I hope I can be of assistance and help building a community of people who are just trying to better themselves in every single way. So it's like that. And we're checking them out. Alright, let's get into it, man. Gotta get slow off my leg. I don't wanna fucking hurt myself. Put this out of the way. So first, we're gonna start Static Beast. And the way I do these workouts personally is that I like to try to do them in reps if I can, depending on the workout. So for Static Beast, the objective is just to maintain stability in the position that we're going to be holding. In the position that we hold, we're going to tuck our toes, have our knees under our hips, hands under shoulders, and we're just going to lift up off the ground, lift our knees up, but nothing else moves, right? So we're just trying to maintain that stability, engaging the core, breathing. Really pushing the ground away, trying to keep that body stable. And like I said, I try to do it in reps. If you want to do it just for a certain amount of time, by all means you do that. But what you also could do to add to the work is lift up one appendage. So your hand, lift it up. Try to stay stable through the rest. Another hand. Keep breathing. Then we'll go foot, comes off. Right or left, doesn't matter which one. Just one. Stand stable throughout the rest. And the other. And what I like to do is I just do the same thing I just did. Lifting one of my hands or feet off the ground at a time, one more time. And then we'll go to the next set, which is similar, but we add something onto it. So, right hand. And it's okay if you don't got this, or if it's challenging. That's the point. And again, there's really no time limit. Your body will tell you when it can't go anymore. You just go until your body says stop. You're more capable than what you think. You've been brainwashed into thinking that everything has to be hard, or that your body can't do it because everything is hard, and that's bullshit. everything is only hard as we make it. Make shit easy and it'll be easy. Alright. Next set, we're gonna lift 2 appendages off. So we're gonna do opposite sides. Right hand, left foot, hold. Down. Other side. Try to engage that core. Mind you, this shit is challenging for me too. I ain't perfect, nigga. This shit is hard too. But I'm trying. That's what matters. That's what's gonna put you ahead. Trying. Not just sitting around hoping for things to get better. Trying to make them better. Trying to make yourself better. And right now I'm just going into downward dog. In typical yoga, it's a resting position. Right now, I'm doing it to try to keep my body going and in the understanding that it is working and not to relax. Alright, good work. So that's usually how the first workout will go when doing this. Trust, I do have workouts that actually have more concise steps and sets. But first of all, this is my first time doing shit like this. And second of all, I'm still trying to get back into the swing of doing this because truthfully, I haven't done this shit in a minute, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said in previous videos, there's been a lot of transformations in my life recently, so really just been trying to figure everything out and continue to walk in my light and on the path that I'm supposed to be walking on. So, but this is very motivating. Doing shit like this, making these videos is very motivating and getting me to do this shit more because I love this shit. Even if it looks hard, even if I fall, even if I look like I'm shaking and shit, I will never change this shit for the world. I love working out. I love challenging myself and working on my body. So, but next, we're gonna be in static crab. I don't know if I said it, the first one was static beast. Say it again just in case. With static crab, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the hands behind the shoulders or under the shoulders, fingers facing back. We're gonna put our feet on the ground, feet flat on the ground. Then lift through our, push the ground away, lifting, pulling our shoulders back to where our butt's off the ground, but everything else is still pretty much on the ground as far as our feet and our hands, right? So here, same thing as a traveling, or same thing as a static beast, where we're just gonna be holding that. You wanna try to touch shoulder blades if you can, just to give it that extra stretch. But we're gonna hold it. Taking some deep breaths. When we're doing these static exercises, it's good to get your breaths in and to get your breaths more regulated and under control. I'm just doing some little hip movements. It's always good to open up your hips, shake them out. But it's always good to get those recovering breaths in during these times so that when you get into the reps of what we're about to do, you already caught your breath a little bit from the last one. So with this one, it's the same thing. We're gonna lift one appendage off the ground at a time. So we're gonna start with our right hand if you like, or your left. I'm starting with my right. Again, stabilize that core. Breathe into the work. Allow your body to understand it's okay to be in these positions. I'm gonna be doing this work. Come down. I'm gonna stretch the other side. And bring it down. Foot, do the left foot first. You can see it. Left foot first. And bring it down. Right foot next. And bring it down. And now we're gonna do the same thing again. Lifting two of them at the same time. Opposite sides. So we're gonna lift left foot, right hand. We'll hold it. Stabilizing that core. It's okay if you shake, it's okay if you tilt, it's okay if your hands fall back down. Just pick that motherfucker back up and keep going. You shouldn't expect yourself to be perfect off rip. But the more you try and the more you show your body that you can do it, it'll do it. Understand that. Alright, come down. And it'll come down all the way. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping, my bad. Go one more time. So we go. One at a time first. Getting ahead of myself, my bad guys. Breathing, tighten that core, push through that arm still, even if it's your one, you can still push through it. Bring it down. Same thing on the other side. Left hand comes up if it wasn't your right. You understand. Come down. Left foot or right, whatever you prefer, whatever you call to do. You see that cage right there behind me? That's my turret named Squirt. Shout out to homie Angela. Right now. Other foot. Hold that there. Keep pushing through those arms, guys. Come on. You got it. Even if you shake, it don't mean shit. That just means your body is working. It's a good thing. Come down. We'll do both. Opposing side appendages. We'll do it. Left foot, right hand. Come on. Last part, and we move on. You got it. Down. Other side. Bring it down. Good job. Oh yeah. I already got a sweat going. That's why I love this shit. It seems, when you look at it at first glance, these bitches seem so easy until you get down on that motherfucking floor and start doing them, man. And you like, God damn. But next, we're gonna do traveling crab. Should we do traveling? I'm gonna do traveling beast. I didn't put it on the list, but I want to, just because this is a good workout to do, even outside of doing these type of workouts or doing a full workout regimen. It's basically just a crawl, a standard crawl if you've ever seen it. And the reason why these are good is because crawling is one of the best forms of working out. That's why babies do it, and that's why babies are always so fit. Even though it may not seem like it, babies are very fit. But it's very important to do to keep your whole body stable and for you to be able to balance and nurture your body weight and understanding, because the moment you master your body weight, you master a lot about yourself. So basically, we're gonna get in the same position as a static beast, knees off the ground, on them toes, hips underneath hips, feet underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, and we're gonna lift the opposing appendages. So in this case, I did my left foot and my right hand, and we're gonna move them forward, and we're gonna keep doing that. Switching sides, moving forward. I'm getting off camera, but you understand. And then we'll just go back. And you want to try your best to make it as smooth as possible, as far as lifting the same and coming down the same. And I'll typically just go back and forth 2 or 3 times, just depending on how much space I got. Remember to breathe. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So if you're taking the time out of your day to do this, big ups on you. Because it'll make the difference. Even if it's not immediately, it'll make the difference. Just trust the process. Go work. And another way to keep your heart rate going, keep the sweat going, keep your body working, so don't take breaks in between these. Even these little moments of me sitting here and talking, trust and believe, I'm setting up to go into the next workout. Because the more I sit and I take a break, the more my body wants to relax. And I want my body to relax when I'm trying to push it to excel. Because relaxation and excel. So, next we're gonna do traveling crab. I always work them hips out, baby. That's where your energy is at. That's where all the energy is stored. You gotta shake that shit up, get it moving. Either get it moving out or get it moving up, but either way, you want it moving. Next, we're gonna do traveling crab. Same premise. I'm gonna be in a static crab position, the same one before. And it's the same premise as the traveling beast. We're gonna lift opposing side appendages. So in this case, I lifted my left foot, my right hand, see? And we're gonna move it forward. And we're gonna be walking forward. Just like that. Same thing, move backwards. Try to keep it fluid as possible. Nobody says you gotta be perfect. So don't expect your shit to be pretty. My shit ain't always pretty. It's work nevertheless, so. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Ran my hand too far forward. And if it helps, especially with this one, you can turn your hands a little bit to the side, so where your fingertips aren't directly pointed behind you. But again, we're just here to do what's comfortable while being uncomfortable, you feel me? Because comfortability and uncomfortability go hand in hand. The more you can become comfortable with being uncomfortable, the more you can master everything that you get put through. Good work. Good work, good work, good work. Shake out those hands if you need to. I know there's a lot of pressure on the wrist. That's why we did those wrist openings. And if need be, fuck it, I'll make a whole video about opening your wrists up if y'all like me to. So let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all need from me. And I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve people. That's my job. That's what God placed me here for. So next, we're gonna do lateral traveling ape. So you can hop up on your feet. And then we're gonna go down into a deep squat. It's okay if you can't do a deep squat fully with your feet on the ground. I can't do that shit either. Back up. I can't do it either, but we wanna get down into a squat. Because from that squat, we're gonna cross our, I'm moving right. This is gonna be a moving, this is gonna be a transitional move. So we're gonna actually be physically moving. So I'm moving right first. So I'm gonna wanna put my left hand down first. I'm crossing my left hand over my body, planting it, crossing, putting my right down, lifting through the wrist, and then landing on my feet. And we're just going across, just like that. all the way. And now I'm going back the other way. So I'm going to put my right hand down, cross my right hand first. And you want to try to put as much effort into going into your wrist as you can to really work out that upper body. And we're staying in a squat the whole time. And make sure one foot is hitting the ground before the other. It's okay if both feet land, especially at first if you're doing this. But the goal is to make it fluid. And the best way to make it fluid is to allow the top part of your body to do the same thing the bottom is. So if my left hand is touching first, I want my left foot to touch first, right? And I'm really going back and forth with this one. It's because I really like this one. And you can't make a joke that I like it because I'm an 8. Because trust me, I've been thinking it this whole time. But it is a really good one. It's one of my favorites out of the whole Animal Flow series. Alright, we'll stop right there. And of course, like I said, you don't gotta do all of what I just did. But by all means, if you think you can, knock that shit out, bro. Do that shit. It's beautiful. Any work is good work around here, you feel me? Anything is a good thing. It's better than sitting on your ass doing nothing, you feel me? Alright. So next, we're gonna go to beast, load to unload beast, right? So we're gonna get into beast position. Knees under hips, on the toes. Your hands are gonna start out under your shoulders to get into the beast position, but then you're gonna put them out in front of you. Because with this one, we're gonna load the beast back, sitting back into our legs, straighten our arms out, and then float forward into a plank position. Not only is this good for the arms and the legs, but it's also a little sneaky core workout for when you're going into that plank position. You want to keep the legs as close together as possible, while still making it comfortable. I typically like to do 10 of these. So we'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, get up on them toes, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tighten the core, tighten those glutes. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, come down to your knees. And if it do sound like I'm breathing a lot, I smoke. So, I don't care though. Truthfully, if you smoking as a reason to not work out, you a bitch. I'm not gonna say that, no disrespect. But smoking should not be a reason why you're not working out. Get your ass up and get them lungs right. Next, we're gonna move to our bear squat. So bear squat, we're gonna get into the loaded beast position, which is the first position of what we were doing last time. We were sitting back onto our legs. But with this one, we're gonna be doing a little bit different. We're not gonna be moving forward, right? So go ahead and get to that beast. And then this time, go ahead and load it come on down. But now we're gonna push our hips up, straighten out the legs, kind of going into a downward dog, right? Holding it, really trying to push your chest to the ground. Push your heels to the ground as well as much as you can, but that's not as important. And then we're gonna come back down to the loaded beast. Right back up. Bam, just like that. And we're gonna go 1, 2. It's okay if your feet are moving. Bring them back. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Stay up on the toes. If you can bring your feet to the ground, you're a cool guy. Otherwise, go up on the toes. 8. Come on, 2 more. Don't stop. 9. 10. We'll hold it here. You just had the opportunity to catch your breath. If you can't hold it in down dog, we'll come down to our knees. Spread our knees out. Big toes together. Flat our hips back. We'll do a rest. Here in child's pose. Balasana. I'm taking a quick rest though. Like I said, we want to keep the momentum. But if you do need a rest, by all means, keep up in that down dog if you can hold it. Drop down into that Balasana, do whatever you need to. Just push yourself as much as you can, but don't break yourself. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to work. And if you break yourself, you're not working. Alright. Last but not least, it's probably the hardest one of all of them, truthfully. Hence why it's fucking last. And I mean, hey, sometimes people do the hardest one first, but I like to do the hardest one last to really make my shit work. It's called the Beast Reach, right? So again, like every other one, we're gonna be in that beast position. Then we're gonna load the beast, fall back into our legs, and then when we're coming up, we're gonna roll through the spine and bring our knee to our elbow, outside of our elbow. And then roll back into the low. Unload, knee to elbow, back into the unload. We go, let's do it. 1. 2. 3. Like I said, this shit challenging me too. 4. Minute bit dripping. 5. 6. 'Try to make it more fluid if you can. And nigga tired, ain't gonna lie. 7. 8. 9. 10. Hold it there. Catch your breath. Come back out. Yeah, baby. Got a nigga working here. Shit. Pull back up. Hold on the other side. Push your hands. Oh yeah. That's good fucking work, man. At home, I don't care if you're just watching this bitch or if you did it with me. It's fucking excellent work. We're gonna start right there today. We trust and believe. This is only the beginning. We doing this shit. We working, we growing. We doing it together, feel me? So now, like I said before, we're gonna do us a nice little quick meditation to catch our breaths. Again, coming to this moment. If you're on a mat or on the ground that's not fucking hardwood, or if you are and you like me, you lay down on your back in Savasana, spread out, take up as much space on the ground as you would like. This world is your oyster. Do not hinder yourself from taking as what you want. As long as you're respecting it, respecting yourself, and respecting this world. Do as you please, man. That's what we're here to do. Otherwise, you can cross your legs as well. When you cross your legs, you create a resonance with your brain, harmony within your brain and yourself. So it's always nice to do meditations, or even when you sleep, lay down, or if you're sitting in a chair, try to cross your legs in some way, cross your feet to create that resonance. But in this moment, I'm going to be sitting up, my back straight, spine tall, rest my wrist and my hands on my knees. I'll take some deep breaths here. Slow down the mind, slow down the heart. Bring the body to rest. Take some deep breaths together, alright? So we'll go. Inhale, deep breath into the belly. Exhale all the air out. Lean back just a little bit. Get all that air out. Inhale. Get a little bit more air at the top. And exhale it all out. One more deep inhale to the belly. Exhale it all out. And as we go back to our normal breath, maybe show gratitude and appreciation and love to ourselves right now for tuning in. Regardless of if you did it, regardless of if you made it through, shit, regardless of if you turn this bitch off, man. Turn this video off. I don't care. I appreciate you taking your time and your energy out of your day to watch this, to accept me for who I am and allowing me to teach you things that I've learned and things that has helped me grow within myself, within my body. And if you did decide to stay around, stick around, do this whole thing, or even watch this whole thing and you want to do it later so you save it to a playlist or something, I appreciate that even more. Because that means you actually are you're willing, and you will do whatever it takes to better yourself, to better your mind, to better your body, and bring harmony and peace within yourself. And you should appreciate yourselves for that too. We're all one in the end. You understand? So don't beat yourself up even if you don't do it right now. Trust and believe. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But trust and believe and understand that when you start to do these things, when you start to make these changes and you start to make these steps, you will see the difference. You will feel the difference. You will be the difference. So let us be the difference. Send gratitude and appreciation to yourself. Tell yourself I love yourself if you haven't done that. You should be waking up every morning and reminding yourself how you're proud of yourself, how you're grateful for yourself, and how you love yourself no matter what your situation is. Because just the fact that you woke up means that there is a higher purpose over your life and that you have things to do on this planet. So let's love ourselves for every moment that we share. And to close out, I'm just going to say a few affirmations for us today. I am joyous. I am loved. I am light. I am in my desired reality. I am the creator of my reality. I am all. And together we'll breathe in those affirmations. Really feel them. Really hold them deep within you, understanding that these are all true. These are all true to self. These are all true to you. And don't allow anybody, especially yourself, to tell you any different. Because some things are just wrong in this life. And if it's not of the highest love and the highest good of yourself in this world, it is just wrong. We'll breathe out. And as we come back into our bodies, let's wiggle our fingers and toes. Move our heads if we're sitting up, if we're laying down. Really start to smell the sensations in the room. Feel the floor beneath you. Come back into your body, come into this moment. And slowly blink our eyes open. And once again, guys, I really appreciate everybody's time and your energy today. Big things coming, man. Big things coming for this channel. And hopefully big things coming for this world. I'm here to change the world and I'm here to serve my fellow brother and sister and allowing everybody to open up to the grace that we have been given, to the mercy, to the love, to the sheer power that we truly have that has been taken away and tried to be stripped from us for years now. So trust and believe. If you stay in tune with me, you're going to see the transformations within me and hopefully the transformations within yourself as well, because this isn't for me. This shit is bigger than me, and I have that understanding. So I'm doing all this not only for myself, but also for, like I said, for my brothers and sisters, for all of you out there who's watching me, who's been tuned in to all the other things I've done on my channel, which I appreciate that as well if you haven't tuned in with the other things that I do here on my channel. But let's keep growing together, man. Let's keep becoming who we're meant to be. And let's keep being, man. Let's keep being great. Let's keep being beautiful. Let's keep being powerful. So peace, love, and eternal light to all. Keep going, man. Keep putting that right foot in front of the other, and it's all gonna shape, bro. It's all gonna work out. Much love to y'all. Deuce.